what's up? Alright, I got two cameras going today because I want to show y'all how I pack some stuff up, and I'm not really sure. Like, I know on this camera y'all won't be able to see me when I'm messing with the totes, so I just work it all out. Anyways, so what's up? How y'all doing? Patrick here, and I don't know if I said my name on the last one, because I guess once I post my, first video, I'm gonna post my first video tomorrow. Technically, I want to have a couple in the bank. That way, I can make sure that I'm able to put out a video every single week on time. Every Monday, I'm gonna come out with a new video. This first week, like, y'all might see this video pop up on like a Thursday or something. I'm thinking throw it out a little bit early, because in this video I'm gonna have some. I went to the Kernersville Goodwill, so I'm gonna have some footage from there. Now, talk about that real quick. I had the GoPro 1. Never used a GoPro before, so I was debating on whether or not I should give it some tries and go through the thrift store and not use that footage and wait until I have it down pat before I start using the footage from the Goodwills. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and give y'all everything that I do, because the whole point of this channel is for people to learn as I'm learning. So as I make mistakes, I'm going to let y'all see it, you know what I mean? So the first Goodwill that I go into, the one that's going to be on this video, I had it mounted like on my stomach. Then on the second video, the one that's coming out next week, I had we went to Goodwill Bins, which is connected to the Goodwill Retail. So we went to both stores. So there's going to be footage from both stores in that video. The problem there is in the first store, the Bins, when we went to, I had the camera kind of pointed up. And I didn't notice it until we were about to check out. My girlfriend was like, hey, you know that your camera's pointed like up, right? So I kind of edited the footage so there's not a bunch of bullshit in there, but it definitely isn't the best footage. And I think I got way better footage at the retail store, because then my girl told me about it. I was able to fix it, and you can see a lot better. So that's good. Then the problem I ran into is I didn't realize with the GoPro, because when I bought mine, I bought it used, and it came with the waterproof case. I didn't know that I could get something to connect the GoPro to my chest harness where it wouldn't be inside the case. I thought it had to be inside the case. Well, when it's inside the case, the sound is shit. So please forgive me on the first two videos, the sound is going to be shit. But I ordered the piece to connect it straight without that waterproof casing, so the sound should be better. Plus, I went ahead and ordered a GoPro 7. I ordered the silver. I didn't look it up. I should have. The black is the best. Oh no, I ordered the white. The black is the best, the silver is the second best, and the white is the sorriest. But it's still got to be better than this. This was good enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't bad. And what I was thinking about doing is, if I ever get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to pick one of my subscribers and give them the original GoPro. The GoPro Hero 1. So anyways, let's get to it. I sold 4 items yesterday. I'm going to keep my laptop this way so you don't see no addresses or nothing. I went ahead and muted my thing. Y'all, I don't know if you can see the screen, but y'all want to see the type of stuff I look at. Let me go, because I watch a bunch of different type of shit. You see recommended 40 anything 49ers, really NFL football. This is something on how to list and cross list. I'm thinking about starting selling things, something other than just eBay. But my thinking is get one platform get really good at one platform before I go to another. For one, I think it's better for you to learn one than it is to learn a bunch. A lot easier. And for two, I'm all about customer service. If your customers aren't happy, you're not going to sell anything. And I don't want to spread myself so thin that I can't, don't have that customer service there. So I think it's bad to kind of grow too fast. Like I said, I've been doing this for 4 months now. I'm up to like 400. I want to say, I know I have like 450 listings, maybe a little bit more. I know that I will end up putting a picture of how many listings I have active, how many I have sold. So you'll see the exact number pop up here. Um, and then The Office is funny as shit. I love comedy, anything comedy. I was watching. Anytime I get something, I look it up on YouTube. Got a GoPro. I start looking up GoPro videos, how to use them and shit like that. I'm telling you. Daily Refinement. Told you that dude right there. I learned a lot from him. I am an amateur. I've only been doing this for a couple months. Most of the people I watch been doing it for years. Those are the people that if you're not watching those videos and you really want to resell, those are the videos you need to watch. Him and Harry Tornado are great. And Rally Roots. Those are the three. I've seen a lot of good channels out there, but those three to me are some of the best. And I've gotten some of the best advice and learned so much from there. I think in my next video I'm going to go over free shipping or paid shipping. Since in this video I'm going to show you all how to pack some stuff up. Pawn Stars, I watch that a lot. Anything about prison, as you can... We'll have to talk about that in another thing. I don't know what the hell. My kids probably got that to pop up because I don't even know what the fuck Zay Play shit is. Dinosaurs, I do like them. There you go, Harry Tornado. See, his shit always pops up on my shit. Gotta love Sons of Anarchy. Hardcore porn, man. It's a lot of drama. I thought I was gonna like it, but it's just like that shit is so damn fake. Alright, let's get to this shit. Alright, what do I want to put in the background while I do this? And this is why I love this job, man. Like, I've had some shitty ass jobs working at Taco Bell, and I wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is take my vitamins and brush my teeth and do all that crap. And then I take my dogs out for a walk. Then I went ahead and went back to my room, sat there and watched some YouTube, smoked me a bowl. You know what I'm saying? After that, I got up, went ahead and cooked some French toast sticks. Hopefully ain't got none of that shit in my beard. Smashed that. And now I'm just going to sit here and pack up these 4 things. And right now, I'm not doing enough. I haven't been doing it long enough, for one. For this to be my only job. It's a Sunday. Oh, let me explain this in a minute. So that's why but this is what I do in the morning before I go to work. I just wake up, do all that, you know what I mean? I come out here and whatever needs to be shipped, I ship. And for me, I'm lucky. The post office is right down the road, so every day I go by the post office, and I don't need them to be open. I don't stand in no line or anything because all my stuff has a label on it, and that post office I go to, the doors are open. It's like two sides to it. So the one side where the P.O. boxes is, they have a really big thing that you can, slot that you can put your mailboxes in. So I just put my stuff in there and boom, 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 and then I'm gone. I've never had nothing ship out late. I put 2 days shipping on all my stuff that I sell, and I've never gotten flagged or anything. If anything, I have some people say my stuff shows up earlier than they expected. Fast shipping, so. Alright, so, oh yeah, this, y'all probably can't see, but I got my shoes on. Y'all probably wondering, why is he dressed, long sleeve shirts and all that? My house sucks. I don't have central heat in there. And I guess I could put a portable heater in here, but I'm normally not in here that long. I come in here, I take my pictures or whatever, and package up my stuff, and then I'm out. You know what I mean? I don't hang out in here. I don't want to smoke in here or do anything like that because I sell this stuff. So I really just use this room for office purposes. And if you don't have a room that you can just use for all office purposes, at one point I just was using a section of this room when I first started. But then I moved stuff around, got rid of my 49er stuff, well, most of it, except for the stuff that's on the wall. And basically just made more room and turned it into where it's for shipping and my business and nothing else, because I ended up getting more totes and shit like that and needed more room. But when I first started off, I didn't have none of that. When I first started off, I told you I didn't even have totes. I was mainly just stacking stuff up in there, and my shoes all fit and the thing hanging on the wall. Now I got so many damn shoes. As you grow, you're going to have to get more and more room. Eventually, my goal is to, oh, nice. And something else shit paid. It's always funny when you go to package up your stuff and you get another sale. Alright, so I guess that camera stopped. So now we're just on this one. So, let's see. Now I should be able to see everything I can do. If not, that'll be a whole different thing. Alright, so first thing I got is a pair of Nike Zoom Air Elite Men basketball shoes. I think those are right there. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's these. Now, I normally get all my stuff together first. Then I will print out my labels and stuff. Alright, what else we got? Let's see. We got the Robot Dinosaur, the Mary Kay Blush Cleaner, and the Dr. Fresh. I know where that's at. Damn. Toothbrush. Some people, I'm telling you, man, I saw some of the craziest stuff. Got this at the bins. It's so damn light that it might have been, what, 10 cent, 20 cent, maybe something. Yeah, I ain't making big money on it. Sell for $5 or whatever, but still. You make it a couple dollars. It all adds up. When you first starting off, yeah. All right, G and I. Bam. That's everything. Now see, if I had shelving, it'd be easier. I could just pull out the tote, grab the item, whatever. But when you don't have that stuff, you don't have the money to get that stuff, this right here will work. This serves its purpose. You see, got all 4 items quickly. Now, when you box everything up, see that little dinosaur, I bet you that go, one of these. And so with that, so toothbrush. So you know what? Side of 6x6. Yeah, same thing with that. Both of them. What about this Mary Kay thing? Same thing. Damn. Huh. Let me do this. See. Then, if this is closed, well, I'll be able to get this around it. If you could do this, bam, that will work. So this is what we're going to do. Let me get this out your way. Probably see a little bit. Let's see what the difference is between this box and one of them 6s. Is it even worth it? Or actually, it'd probably be 2 of these. I don't know. That's only like 2 ounces. It's really hard to beat 2 ounces. This shit weigh like 4 ounces by itself. 3.4. Let's see. 8.5. That might actually be okay. Let's see. I'll take it up to 11. 13. Get a little bag here. Make sure it's nice and tight. I'll probably tighten up some more. I got my little cards. Put a card in there. Bam, just like that. They put it in there. me get me like some 4x4 boxes or something that's just a little bit too big for these little white boxes. Man. The fact that it ripped does not matter. Put the tape on it anyways. And ever since I started, you know what, I'm not even going to do a whole new video on that. I'm just going to go ahead and talk to y'all about that while I'm doing this. So, as far as free shipping or paid shipping, when I first started off, I went with free shipping because the videos I was watching, they were telling me that that's what they did. And me wanting to be professional and be like the big dogs, I was like, well, shit, they do it, I'm going to do it too. Then I came across a video where the lady was talking about how she stopped free shipping and the pluses and minuses of doing paid shipping. And I had seen some of the problems with having free shipping from before. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to do paid shipping. And ended up switching all my items in my store over to paid shipping. Now, let me explain. Now, if it's something light, I still do free returns where I'll pay for shipping for the return or whatever. But I just do free paid shipping to go to them. And the reason why is because, for one, you don't know where people are ordering from. I ran into a couple of times where I'd have shoes and it would cost so much for me to ship them. Or even sometimes smaller items. You know, say I'm selling something for, you know, $6. I would rather sell it for $2 and paid shipping. Because you sell for $6 and they live in California or something like that. Next thing you know, you end up paying, you know, $6 or $5 something and for shipping, and you either break even and don't make any money or lose money. So in paid shipping, it's easier to know what you're going to make. So if I sell something for $5 plus shipping, I know that I should make around $5 on it. And I know you're thinking, but eBay fees. Well, yeah. But here's the thing. When you type in your information on eBay, it shows them how much they would pay if they went to the post office and paid for postage. They don't show how, you know, with the eBay discount. So, for instance, on here, I have this cleaner, which I might have to fix. It'll probably be less weight. That also changes the price. But I had listed originally for 13 ounces. Because most of the time I don't weigh everything. I just look at it and say, oh, it's about this much weight. The more you do it, the better you are at guessing that type of stuff. And I always add in that extra 2 ounces for tape and stuffing. But anyways, so I had this, when I listed it, as 13 ounces. And they paid $5.20 for shipping. So, let's weigh it. $10 ounces. And always round up. eBay's going to charge me $4.42. They paid $5.20 for shipping. So that's an extra 78 cents. So that 78 cents, part of that goes towards paying the eBay fees. This is only sold this thing for $6. They might take a little bit more in eBay fees because the eBay fees go up by how much? I think it's like 13%, which would put that at like 60 some cents, like 70 cents. And I paid that, you know, they paid that in shipping. So I might end up getting my whole $6 for this. That's good enough. And then, okay, so then what I do is I write the name of the person on here. Sandra. Put this to the side. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the shoes next. Oh, my shoes are small. I have more boxes coming. And I do have the shoe boxes. For y'all who don't know, I didn't even finish my whole conversation. So my suggestion to younger sellers is, newer sellers I would say, not younger because I'm older. So newer sellers, my suggestion is do paid shipping. It's easier to keep track of. If it's something heavy, I make them pay, I'll take a return, but I make them pay shipping for the return. Something that weighs like a couple pounds. Because then, shipping, depending on how much the item costs. If it's something that I didn't pay much money for, honestly, there's been a lot of times where I just tell people to keep it. I'll give you a return, you just keep it. Don't worry about sending it back. Grab one of my cards. And a lot of people I've seen that have these videos that have these specially made cards up. Eventually, I will do that, you know, when I have the money to do that. But that's not a priority. When I got my professional store on eBay, which was like, can't remember how much it is a month. It's the second tier. So I started off with the original, just basic store. And then I went to, I think, the professional store. I'm not at the top level. Don't know if I will reach this. This one's fine for me. But once you hit this level, you get like $50 or something every quarter in free supplies. And most of this shit is so highly overpriced that you can't really get anything. So the first thing I was able to get without spending any of my own money was, and I actually didn't even get these. I bought these. These were pretty cheap though. Got like 100 for like $20 or something. I don't know. But the first ones I got were these from eBay. From the eBay store. Bam. Bam. You know, you can write something on there if you want. I'd use these for a while. Till I had a little bit of money. Then I got these. And I like these because they actually tell people to give, you know, if they're happy to give you a 5-star rating. And I think my ratings have gone up since then, but my ratings have steadily gone up since I started because, like I said, my main thing is customer service. I had one negative comment, and what the hell? There's something red on the shoe. I had one negative comment, and that's because the person tried to say that a shirt they bought from me smelled like cat pee and I don't know what else they said. It was cat pee and something. Dungeon or some shit, I don't know. Now, I do have cats. And there's a possibility that that clothing, my mom just passed away not too long ago. But for the past few years, she lived with me up till she passed away. And she liked having the cats in her room, and she kept the litter box in there. So it's a possibility that shirt could have been one that had originally came from her room. So I'm not disputing what they say. I never dispute what a customer says. I don't know. Unless they send it back and I can look at it myself, I don't know. But my thing is reach out to me, and I'll do what I can to make it right. Now with that person, once I seen the comment, I went ahead and gave him a refund anyways. If you're not happy, I'm going to give you a refund. It would have been nice if she had reached out to me before she left the comment, or him, whoever it was, before they had left the comment. It's like, keep the item,
and I'll give you a refund. Use that money to get the thing professionally cleaned. You know what I mean? I don't know. But just like I had another customer not too long ago. And that's something that you gotta have to think about. If you're gonna get into this business, you gotta be ready for refunds. Because you will get it. Believe me. So I had another customer not too long ago, and I don't get nothing. I've sold 250 items. I've done maybe 5. So that's like shit, I don't even know. I've done 5 out of 250. 5 out of 100 would be 5%. So that'd be like 2.5%. So around 2%. I want to say around 2%. All right. £2 and an ounce. Now this one I'm going to mark, even though you would be like, how can I mix this up with any of the other boxes? But I'm mark them all. All right, so sorry, just looking at something there. I will say this, and I don't know why I listed it as priority mail, but I'm gonna have to do priority mail now. When you do paid postage, however you tell them you're gonna ship it, you should try to get something similar to that. So it would have been cheaper, and that's why I was sitting there staring at, because it would have been cheaper for me to use UPS Ground or even FedEx. Both of them would have been cheaper. I don't know why I put in, like, I don't know. I should have probably put in, like, either UPS or they have, what is it, Parcel Select. Parcel Select is what I've been putting lately. Maybe I listed these a while ago and they didn't have Parcel Select. Because I just noticed that Parcel Select started popping up within, like, the past month or so. So, but whatever, it is what it is. So I won't make any money on shipping here. It's pretty much costing me, actually paid like an extra 50 cents out of my pocket, because they only paid $16.10 for shipping, and it's costing me $16.60. But whatever. Like I said, you got to go with what you do. Just like there's been times where I've made a mistake and, you know, accidentally listed something at the wrong price or something like that. And once you do that, you just got to go through with it. That's why I've never had no negative comments on things of that way, you know, that were my fault. I make a mistake, I'm going to stick to it. So, on to the next item. Now, this one, the person says, "Dear seller, could you please send my order as soon as possible?" I get that one all the time. Okay, whatever. Of course I'm going to send it as soon as possible. How could you send it? You know, I guess it could be possible and you couldn't send it. I was going to say, couldn't send it any quicker than possible, right? But anyways, then it says, "Do not include any promotional price, purchase receipt, or invoice inside or outside the package. I am waiting for the tracking number. Thank you very much for your cooperation." And all this sold yesterday on a Saturday, on the weekend. She's probably right now on her computer or whatever, looking to see if I posted a tracking number yet. Hate to tell her this, like when I go out to see my kids later on, I'll drop all this stuff off at the post office. Because I told you I go to the post office every day, even on Sundays. It's just, for me, it's convenient. But even though I'm going to put it there today, they're not open today. So they're not going to say that they received it until tomorrow evening. Because I've had some people, like tomorrow morning, she might hit me up and be like, hey, I see there's a tracking number, but it doesn't say that it was received. Do you know when? It's like, look, man, give it time. I don't run the post office. You know what I mean? I get it to them. They're not that fast. But one thing I can say is almost because I check sometimes too. Especially if somebody asks me, I'll check and I'll respond. I try to always reply to people. And I've never seen it really pop up. Like it always pops up that day. Now it won't pop up today because like I said, they're closed. But tomorrow, guaranteed. The latest is like 8 o'clock at night. And they're closed at that time. So I don't know. Maybe there's people in the back that process it. I don't know what to tell you. The only way it could go any quicker is if they scan it right there. But you got to get in line for that. And I'm not waiting in line every single day at the post office to send this stuff out. Like, even if they scan it right then and there, it's still going to get put into a pile. And it's not going to get shipped any quicker. All it's going to do is say that they received it a little bit quicker. Now, if you miss a day, something happens, someone bought something today, you put 2-day shipping, or you put next day shipping or whatever, and this is the last day you have to ship it, then I would say wait in line and make sure they scan it in front of you, so that way you don't get penalized by eBay. But other than that, man, fuck that. It's the whole reason why I got the printer, so I didn't have to stand in line. Because till you get the printer, you can go on eBay when you make a sale and do your whole label thing. If you have a scale, you can go through, put in all the information, and instead of printing the label out, it'll just be in an email with the QC code or QB code, whatever. You just go down to the post office, they scan that, and they'll print it out for you. Oh, man, I'm still waking up. Got a busy day planned. Starting to warm. It's supposed to warm up a little bit outside. It's going to be like 50-something today. Going to take the kids to the park. Got my 2 kids, my girls' 2 kids, so we're going to be there with 4 kids. And one thing I love about reselling is, the other part of it, is you get stuff for yourself, you know? And this is something I bought to keep for the kids. Check it out. Bam. So I got that. Got a remote control car, which I've had the remote control car for a while. But I got a remote control car, charge batteries up on that. Got this little flying thing. Plus, going to take the soccer ball out there, kick the soccer ball around. What I might do today, even though it has nothing to do with reselling, is wear the GoPro. Damn, I wish I had that case. I think it might come today because it's come from Amazon. If I can get that damn case that goes on the GoPro so I don't have to use that waterproof thing. And if I was concentrating and in a rush, it's Sunday, I'm in no rush. I could have got this done a lot quicker. This is the dinosaur. Oh. Bam. 11 ounces. Nice. See, $5 shipping. They paid $6.25 for shipping. So it's $1.25. They'll help with the shipping of the other item that I went under. So that's why it's good to do paid shipping. I'm telling you, paid shipping is the way to go. Now, once you blow up and you start making big money and you have high dollar items and shit like that, then you can switch over to free shipping. But till then, do the paid shipping. And like I said, with the returns, I don't worry about it so much as long as it's not something that's super heavy. Even if it was something heavy, it wouldn't hurt you that bad to do free returns on everything. Because you don't get that many returns. Most people are happy. Most people are honest. You know, like the last one I got, it was a sound card or something. And I swear, I checked this before I sent it out. It looked right to me. I could understand the dude, because I didn't have no way to test it. And I could understand the dude was like, I put it in the computer, it didn't work or whatever, blah, blah, blah. That would be a whole different story. He act like I sent him an empty. I couldn't even understand because he messaged me cussing and talking about he going to report me and this and that and blah, blah, blah and all this stuff right off the gate. That's what he did. Talking about what kind of shit you trying to pull and this and that. And I don't know if he's trying to say the box was empty or I sent him the wrong thing. Because he had the word in there. What I sent him was a sound card. He said something about a modem. Now, I'm sort of a nerd. I'm a tech person, whatever you want to call it. I know what a modem is. Just like I know what a sound card is. There's no way I would have mixed the two up. A modem is big. It's a big square box. A sound card is, computer chip. Like, what the hell? Anyways, like I said, I don't argue with people. I just went ahead, issued him a full refund plus the shipping that he paid, 100% everything. Told him to keep the item, throw it away. Do whatever you want to do with it. Just keep it. I don't want it back. Because I told him I was going to send him a free refund. Now, the refunds normally go through in like 5 minutes. It don't take long, okay? So I gave him the refund. And like 2 minutes later, he's messaging me back. Still cussing and shit, talking about why should I have to pay 20-some, which he didn't pay that much for shipping anyway. This is a goddamn sound card. Why should I pay $20-some in shipping to ship it back to you and blah. And I said, dude, the first thing I said was, don't ship the item back. So in the second message, and then I told him, I said, I've already refunded you the money. Give it 2 minutes and it will be there. It's like, damn, you're just jumping off the... Anyway, so I'm like, dude, like 4 times in that second message, I had to tell him, look, I don't want the item back. And I did it in different ways. Like, first I said, I told you, do not, and did it like capital letters, send the item back to me. Then I told him he can do whatever he wants with that item. He can donate it. He can sell it. He can throw it away. And then the third way was I said, that is now your item, and I sent you a full refund for shipping the item, everything. And then I went ahead and took blame, even though I think it was all a scam or whatever. But it wasn't a big scam. If it was something else like a $700 item or some shit, then I would be a little bit different on it. But this was like maybe $15 and like $7 shipping. It came out to like 21 something total that I had to refund them. Is it worth $20 to argue with this dude? No. That's why I was like, I understand now, when I used to work at Taco Bell and shit, I used to always be like, why do y'all someone come in and be like, oh, this was wrong, blah, 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 and they would just tell us, remake it for them. Just give it to them. And I'm like, motherfuckers lying. I've seen people sit down, eat a half a fucking salad, come back up there and be like, this was all messed up when I got it. I sat there and watched you eat it. What are you talking about? Anyways, they just tell us to give it to them, and now I know why. It's irritating, but like I said, you gotta have a thick shell and just like, fuck, who cares? Alright, so now I got all 4 items, and like I said, if I wasn't talking and bullshitting around, I would have had this done like 20 minutes ago. But I want to show you all the process. So, got that done. Go through, double check everything. Shoes are Raymond. Dinosaur is Tristan. Mary Kay. Sandra. Toothbrush is Marin. Mern. You purchase, confirm pay, and always pay with pending payouts. That's something that is, I think it's easier now to get into eBay than it ever was before. Before, you had to have the money. Before, all right, print labels, you had to have the money in order to pay for the shipping, and then you'd get the money back. Now, it comes straight out of your pending payouts. And I always try to keep a little bit of money in my business account, just in case. Just like if I do a refund, it will come out of my pending payouts. But I keep a little bit of money in there just in case, because you got to be able to do refunds. You got to be able to pay for something if you got to pay for it. Something breaks, you know what I mean? Right now, most of the money that I make is going right back into the business. I'm really not making any money for me, because it goes back into, and I still need some more stuff. I think next thing I'm going to get is going to be some better lights. The lights I have are okay, and I did just end up getting that little ring light. You can't see it on the way y'all are looking now. You know, I see a lot of people, and I do have one of those bags, you know, a non-plastic bag. I mainly use it when I go to the Goodwill bins, so that I don't have to carry around. I let my girl carry around the cart, and I'll carry around the little tote bag to put stuff in. That way I can be right up in the middle of everything, you know what I mean? Because motherfuckers in there be wild. Like, sometimes I gotta be up in the mix, you know what I mean? I'm looking for a plastic bag. See, you never have enough plastic bags. What I normally like to do is put all my boxes in a plastic bag. And then I'll just take the bag down to the post office and mail everything. Oh, check these out. These are in the last video I talked about. I'm keeping my marijuana shoes. I'm not selling them. Let's see what we got here. Bam, bag. That's what we got here. Take all my boxes, pack them up. Bam, ready to go to the post office. That's it. Then the last thing I do is I always go through and make sure I leave good comments for everybody that bought something. I do that right away so that way I don't get behind. Takes a couple minutes. Might as well get it out the way. They're changing over right now. I think there's a way you can sign up so that it leaves automatic feedback. Because if you buy something off one of these big eBay places or whatever, you get feedback immediately as soon as you purchase an item. And a lot of people will tell you that is a good way to build up your stars. See, one of the reasons in my last video I was talking about how I sell a lot of smaller items. I'll sell stuff from, you know, like McDonald's toys and little toys like that I might only make $3, you know. Sometimes I can make $10 on them. I sold the little Indian in the cupboard toy. Got that at Goodwill bins, and that thing was like like that big. Now, like, man, maybe that big. But either way, it weighed like nothing, like not even an ounce. So I probably paid like, again, like 10 cents for it. Sold that for $15. Plus shipping. So some of them you can make a little bit of money on. Well, I was watching a video the other day, and my man from Daily Refinement was saying, in order to make this much money each day, you got to find this many items that you can make $10 on each day. And I'll be honest, a lot of my items I don't make $10 profit on. But right now, where I'm at with my business is I'm trying to get sales. I'm trying to get my star ranking up. When I first started, I used eBay a little bit, so my star ranking might have been something. I don't think it was 0, but I want to say it was like 30 something. Now I'm at 141. And I bought a couple things on eBay, but that's mainly from happy, customers. And each customer is one that leaves a comment, a good thing or whatever, is 1 star. So that's over 100. I've sold 200 items, 220 items. Almost half of them have left me good, something good, a good ranking. So that's not bad. I'm thinking once I get to 1,000, my shit will get up. But that's what I'm trying to do now is, and the other thing is build up my store. It's like, how do you get a store that has over 1,000 items or whatever in it when you don't have that much money? All my money that I work for goes towards paying bills. The only money that I have for my business is money that I get selling stuff. I just take it and I reinvest it. But I got to buy more items, to sell. On top of buying tape, boxes I pretty much get for free. But I have bulk boxes, so you got to buy boxes and some packing material. And then I'm trying to reinvest that money into other aspects, other avenues. The more avenues you have with money coming in, the better off you are. So I'm not going to stop on eBay. I think my next thing that I'm going to get into is selling on Amazon for FBA, Fulfilled by Amazon, where they keep all the shit that I'm selling. Because I had a CD that I sold not too long ago for like $20 or something like that on eBay. But on Amazon, a brand new CD, and I got this from the Goodwill bins. So that brand new CD was probably like 20 cents because it don't weigh much. Well, a lot of times when I go to the bins, I'm going for shit that don't weigh much. But I sold the CD for like $20 on eBay. On Amazon, I found it selling for like 40 some dollars. I guess it was an old rare CD, brand new on Amazon, 40 some dollars. I could have, even after the Amazon fees, I still could have almost probably doubled my money, my profit on that. So for brand new stuff, Amazon seems like the place to go. And then eventually, my goal is to build up enough to where I always want to keep my, Dialine's deals is always going to be in-house. That's always going to be my little baby, my personal thing. When we move, I'm going to get my basement or whatever set up with my business. And that's always going to be the way that works. But then I want to set up another eBay, another thing where kind of like Daily Refinements, how he was saying, if you really want to take it to the next level, you can't be an everything seller. An everything seller is cool. It's okay. And it's fun. I love going to Goodwills with my girl. To me, it's like treasure hunt. You know what I mean? So it's fun. It is. And you'll make some money off of it. But if you want to get to that next level and you really want to start making some money, you got to concentrate on one thing. Like he does clothing. And I think he only does like certain type of clothing. So that's what I want to do is open up another eBay store inside a commercial storage unit when I have the money to finance all this that focuses on one item. Maybe just clothing, whatever. So that way I can go for, like, he got like 30,000 listings. You know what I mean? I need to get that number up there. With what I have now, that'd be kind of hard to do. I'm seeing this store getting around 1,000, and we'll see how that goes around. Once I get to 1,000, I kind of want to sit, and that's when I'll probably start making more money because I don't have to invest as much money because I'm not trying to grow. Once I hit 1,000, I'm going to try to sit around 1,000 for a little while. I'll see how many sales I get each day at that number and probably stick there for a little while. Right now, I think I'm averaging like 3 sales a day. Every day I have at least one sale. For the past couple weeks, it's been that way. And like all last week, I think I had like at least like 3 or 4 sales. And then I have days where I have like 5, 7 sales. I think the most I've had was like 7. So I'm not a big timer like these motherfuckers putting out 20, 30, 40, whatever sales a day. But I've gotten a couple. And from starting from nothing, I'm happy with it. But anyways, that's my show today. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. And like I said, I know there were some clips in there. Let me see. Is there anything I need to say about the clip? Because I can remember that store. Okay, so that was the clip that's going to be on this show is the one where I went in Kernersville, North Carolina to that Goodwill with my homeboy Jay. I mean, I had to get better footage of that one because it's not a bad Goodwill. It's Kernersville, for people who are not from North Carolina, is kind of like a middle class area. I call it rich, but it's not rich. It's kind of like middle class. But it's okay. It's pretty good Goodwill. I like that Goodwill. They got good shoes there. Almost all their shoes are like $5. All the shoes in North Carolina Goodwill, at least in these local Goodwills, are $5 unless they're specially marked. Problem is, some of these Goodwills, like the one out in Clemens I go to, they mark up almost every single pair of shoes they have. The one around here, if they know what it is, if it's Nike or something like that, they're probably going to mark it up. So you kind of have to find the ones that they don't know about. But the one in Kernersville, they never mark up their shoes. I'll be finding Nikes, Timberlands, you name them, all of them $5. I kept this, I'm not going to sell it. I got I think I just went there the other day, and I got some Beats Solo, the Solo joints. I got them in the case, everything. And she was like, the only thing wrong with it is the wires messed up. And what they didn't realize was, or I guess didn't understand, I don't know. But there's 2 wires with it. So yeah, one of the wires is messed up. I just threw that one away. Kept the other wire. Worked fine. Paid like $10 for it. Beat Solo.
laptop anyways. With this shit charged, I might just sell it. We'll see. I don't know what the hell this is. I know it's from the Dragons too. So what? I got to do it. Xbox One. I think most of the ones are different and stuff like that.
But anyways, like I was saying, that's the show today. I will check y'all later. Boom.